Then we got 3 questions we ask every band that come on the show. Pretty much 3 most important questions. So the first question, what does a band name mean in Fear and Faith? Is it really just a Circus Survive song, or is it much more than that?
Well, if you like to ask us now, we like to mess with people and say that, you know.
Okay, I'm a 15-year-old fan. Fuck with me.
Alright, yeah, you know, Anthony Green, totally, like, we were hanging out with him the other day and he's like, I love you guys, man, I'm gonna name a song after you. But in reality, no. This band started in a garage. It was Rom and Mehdi and Tyler just jamming out, just recording stuff on GarageBand. Didn't think this would ever happen the way we are now. Who would have thought we'd be a year later, we would be in an RV, traveling the country. Like, they literally were like, listen to the Circa. We all listen to Circa. We all think Circa is ridiculously amazing. And they said, in Fear and Faith, that is my favorite song. I love the name. Let's name the band in Fear and Faith. This was before we had vocals or anything. 2 years ago. It stuck, we kept it. Things blew up really quick, you know, not that we're huge, but to the point where can't change the name now, you know, so yes, it is a Circus Survive song. I like to consider it paying homage to Anthony Green for all his great work that he has contributed to.
Does he actually know?
He does know who we are.
Okay.
That was funny story, we're in Florida, and that's where we met Craig Owens, who did guest vocals on the album, and
noticed that.
He just came because he knew who we were, and he said he liked our music. It was on his birthday, so we came to the show. He came right up front, squeezed through the kids. He was right up there. I'm freaking out because Craig Owens is watching me play, and we hung out with him. And afterwards, we had a few beers with him, and you know, we're just hanging out with him. And he's calling Anthony, like left him a voicemail, like, hey, like I'm chilling with some guys that have a band named after your song. And he's like, oh yeah, I've heard about them. So like, you know, I'm sure if you ask Anthony Green, I don't think he's gonna mind that we took In Fear and Faith. But you know,
how far off is it? So you guys are doing a duet with Anthony?
We're actually gonna push insanely hard to get him on the next album and make kind of a little spoof out of it. So that's our goal, is to get in with Anthony Green, talk to him, be like, yo,
In Fear and Faith Part 2.
Exactly. Like, hey, we named the band after your song. Let's get you on the album. So you know, that'd be nice if we can get Anthony up on stage with us. That'll be pretty stoked.
Well, then we're starting the campaign.
Absolutely.
Scene Radio, Scene TV is doing it.
Anthony Green on In Fear and Faith. Their second.
That'd be sick. Second question, where do you guys get the best crowd response? And like you were talking about San Diego, normally I'd say besides San Diego, but I'm thinking you guys might have a bigger crowd somewhere else.
Yeah, we definitely do. Actually, I can almost pinpoint for the one city that has been the best is, I mean, Texas, the state, has been probably
San Antonio White Rabbit.
It's been, you know, whatever, you know, San Antonio's been good. We played there a few times, but this city called Temple, Texas, I gotta shout out for them because every time we play there, it's the most ridiculous show. Temple, Texas as a state has been awesome. Everywhere in Texas. A lot of East Coast, a lot of New York, New Jersey, all those areas are really good to us. So, you know, pretty much anywhere other than California we do insanely good, except for Chain Reaction. Tonight's going to be a great show, and Chain Reaction kids, whether even though there's 50 or 300 kids, all of them are awesome.
They're going to be moving. There's no doubt about that.
Anaheim is awesome, and I'd say like Midwest and East Coast do our best, you know, and Florida's big.
Very nice. Now our most important question that we ask every band that comes on our show, and I'm expecting something good because, you know, I'm a little fangirl for you guys. What is your craziest tour story?
Oh man, I've been asked this like a million times and I can't hardly say. I mean, what do you define crazy? I mean, like
arrests, drunk, nudity,
party,
fights,
but
party.
Well, I don't know, like I'm trying to keep my I don't want to say too much, but I mean, I don't know, there was always like, you know, we drink a little bit.
A little.
Like we don't abuse it, but we like to party and hang out, and definitely been a few other bands that have come on tour with us, and we end up in a Walmart parking lot, just all.
Why is it always at a Walmart too?
Walmart Supercenters, man. That's
24 hours where the party's always cracking.
First tour ever, you have to stay at Walmart Supercenter. There's nowhere else to stay. That is the best place to stay. So. It's at Walmart's. Walmart's is where it's at.
So Walmart is where the party's at.
Absolutely. If we're in town, Walmart Supercenter is where you'll find this party.
All right, so we're going to Walmart after this show, pretty much.
Yes, we are. But no, I don't know. I mean, we were in Oklahoma coming home from tour, and our our drive shaft decided to just drop, and we almost pole vaulted the back of the van.
Oh, that's always fun.
That was cool, and we were pulled over in the middle of the night in December, and it was like 5 degrees, and that was cool. So we spent like 4 days in Oklahoma for the van to get fixed, just freezing our asses off. But other than that, I mean, the whole thing is kind of craziness. I mean, tour life is no matter how big you are. In fact, the less big you are, the crazier the part, or the crazier tour is. Like, it's wild, you know. Like, every day is kind of like a blur, you know. It's, you know, you drive through the night, get to the venue, you load up, hang out, meet new people, you play, you load back up, maybe stay the night at some random set to give you a shower, and then you do it all over the next day. So, tour in itself is crazy. I can't pinpoint it to one thing.
Spoken very well. Now, any specific dates I gotta remember besides the release date again?
Well, yeah, January 6th, 2009, CD comes out. Other than that, I mean, we're going to be touring in January with Gwen Stacy, and then after that we might be maybe doing stuff with Blessed by a Broken Heart, depending on our scheduling, and then in Tyler, when's Skylit Drive? April, May? April, May. That's right.
Wow.
April, May is a Skylit Drive, Dance Gavin Dance, Lower D is on it, Attack is on it. That's
so Rise Records tour.
It's the Artery tour.
The Artery tour, which we're having the Artery party, so everyone needs to remember that.
Hopefully the tour will be called the Partery tour. Tino from Lower D can trademark that, so don't try to steal it because he will sue you. But yes, we're trying to get it to be the Partery.
Tino would be the guy to sue.
Exactly. I hate that guy.
He's just kind of a prick sometimes, you know, but he can play the drums, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, can't do anything.
And Scene Radio presents the Artery Party out in the Coachella Valley. This guy will be there. Hopefully,
I'm there.
he's there.
Consider me